What's good, guys, and welcome back to the channel. 4-2 defeat to Liverpool this morning. Frustrating game. I can't wrap my head around it, but let's get into it. Let's talk about this game. Remember, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you keep up to date with all the videos I got coming. So, guys, a 4-2 defeat, or 2-4 defeat at home to Liverpool. It doesn't even affect the table that much. Well, a bit, but just losing to the Scousers. I never liked losing to Liverpool. Okay, let's start with the team lineup. The manager opted for 4-2-3-1. Pogba on the left, Rashi on the right, Cavani up front, Bruno where he is, Mufc in midfield, and same back four, Henderson in goal. Only change was Eric Bailly in for Harry Maguire, who's looks like he's out for a couple more games. So hopefully he's back for the Europa League final, because man, today he was a huge miss. Starting at the back, the defending from Lindelof and Bailly was very sus and very unsure. It just didn't look commanding, didn't look stable. At no point was I confident in both of them dealing with any sort of attack from Liverpool, or any of the aerial duels from set pieces. Both fullbacks, I give it to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He had an alright game, getting in tackles, winning the ball back, and also progressing going forward and putting some crosses in. Bit questionable, weren't that great, but it's better input than I'm sure what Luke Shaw put in. Luke Shaw did manage to get forward a lot, but it's just very fruitless in his attack, which is strange, because we've been seeing a lot of improvement from Luke Shaw this season, and I expected a lot, at least a bit more attacking from that left hand side, but wasn't the case, because that left side is usually real good with the one touch interchanging play if it's Pogba or Rashi, but we didn't get any of that today, and it was very flat, and it was just real hard to watch. Going midfield, Mufc did not have one of their best games this season. Started well, like the whole team, we all started well. But after we conceded, we just did not switch on. Like, Fred losing the ball numerous times in the second half in very dangerous positions, which either led to a shot on goal or a goal. Things like that really cost us throughout the match, and these are key moments where we could have done it a bit better, that could have helped us and would have prevented them scoring. McTominay, he tried to, towards the end of the game, he tried to play a bit more forward passes, but you can really see why he doesn't do that often, because it's not one of his strongest traits. A lot of good runs were being made by Rashford and Bruno, but we just couldn't find them. Paul Pogba, he played on the right hand side. Started off well, but he just slowly faded into the game, and Trent Alexander had a lot of freedom to move on that right hand side. He wasn't really tested much, because Pogba tended to drift in a bit more and join the midfield. Bruno Fernandes had a quiet game as well. Again, we started well, but we just faded off, And another thing is the goals that, and when we conceded these goals, would have played a really big part in our confidence, and just putting huge dents in our belief. We conceded 10 minutes after Bruno scored his goal, huge deflection. They get a goal back. It's poor defending again, very questionable. Centre backs aren't even close to Diego Jota. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is the closest to him, and that's just poor awareness of the 6-yard box. That's just where Harry Maguire has really missed. Second goal, again, I don't know how Pogba is trying to deal with this. He's got Robert Firmino behind him. I don't know if he's even aware of that. But yet again, another error which led to a goal at a crucial stage in the game. But going 2-1 down at halftime, we still had the belief that we can pull something out of the bag, because we've done it so often this season. But it doesn't fucking help when the players play themselves into fucking holes because Fred, Luke Shaw, Victor Lindelof did not help themselves beginning of the second half. Hugely responsible for that third goal, and it came so early on in the second half, and that really, deflated everyone. It was a bigger hill to climb. As the second half progressed, we sort of had a bit more possession, found our feet a bit more, kept the ball, gained more control of midfield, and we managed to get a goal back through Rashford. Missed control by Bruno Fernandes, luckily falls into Cavani's feet, and then he plays a perfect through ball to Rashi, who, nice finish. Thinking 2-3, down, we can do this, we can at least get one more goal, and that's the draw. See Mason Greenwood come off the bench, and he has a big opportunity, not long after coming on, but it's just fucking saved off the line. Denied that goal from a good goal line clearance. The team's still pushing, so Matic comes on, McTominay goes back to centre back, and Lindelof tries to push further up. McTominay's nowhere near Salah. A huge gap behind Lindelof because he receives the ball, then he runs out, he passes it to Matic, and Matic literally walks in to a crowd of defenders. McTominay's like fucking 10 feet away from Salah, and then he's off. You're not going to catch him, and then Salah one-on-one with the goalkeeper. You got to put your money on Mo Salah. So 4-2. Second defeat in a row at home. We can point the finger at numerous, things, but we played ourselves into shit and we couldn't recover. We couldn't take control of the game. We never looked confident, after scoring our first goal. We didn't look like we were going to get a second. Honestly, we deserved this loss. The better team on the day won. We're still second though. We're still 4 points ahead of third place. And we've got Fulham coming up next. This is arguably probably our best chance to seal second spot. Hopefully, the boys will be well rested and looking to go into this Fulham game with fucking fire in their bellies, because the last two home games were just bullshit and they just weren't good enough from the team. Whatever 11's put out on match day is supposed to fucking bring in a good result because they play for Manchester United, but the players we got at the minute, a lot of them have question marks on their names, whether they're good enough to be around next season or not. Recruitment this summer is going to be huge. Getting the business done before the Euros will also be a bonus. Thanks for tuning into the channel. Make sure to like this video. Let me know in the comments who your man of the match was, and if there were any other key moments that you thought were very crucial to how the game panned out. I'd love to hear. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.